Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope you had an awesome weekend as well. It is Monday, bloody Monday. I can't stand them. I hope you're not suffering from the Monday blues. But if you are, hopefully this video cheers you up and puts a grin on your chin. Today we are reacting to the seafood queen of Harlem. And that's because I need to watch something about food. As I've mentioned a few times in my videos, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. Really ever. And yesterday it was a really stinking hot day. I just cut the grass. We've got a really long garden. I was pushing that lawnmower. I was drenched in sweat. We took the kids swimming, but the water was too cold for me. I'm a bit of a big sissy when it comes to freezing cold water. So I decided to have a couple beers. And by a couple, I had 3 beers, okay? They're big 750ml bottles. And I feel absolutely crap today. I feel like dirt. Now I remember why I don't drink. Ever since I hit my 30s, I just feel so ill after drinking. So lesson learned, self-inflicted, push on. But we're going to be checking out some seafood today to hopefully cure this hangover feeling. I wish I could be eating it rather than seeing it. But yeah, if you guys haven't done so already, it would mean the world to me if you'd scroll down a little bit and just hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you may as well give the video a like as well. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page linked in the description if anyone wants to buy a coffee to help support the channel. Please don't feel any obligation to do so. I also have a Patreon down there. Check that out if you want to. And without further ado, let's get into the seafood queen of Harlem.
New Yorkers are the toughest crowd in the world. You can't be slipping or half-stepping, not even a little bit.
Tammy has...
I actually love the New York accent. It's like, it's so
out in the world. You can't be slipping or half-stepping, not even a little bit.
Tammy has the best fish, shrimp and grits, all that stuff, and all of Harlem.
And I didn't even pay his ass to say that. I didn't even pay his ass to say that. Vivi, I need a mac.
I didn't even pay his ass to say that. She seems so cool.
Cheese bite. I want to slap shit out somebody with the flavor. People care less about me. As long as them damn po' boys are good, them grits is creamy, and them shrimp are good, they could care less. My name is Chef Tammy. Everybody calls me the seafood lady. I'm chef and owner of Harlem Seafood Soul. We sell the best seafood and soul food in New York, if you ask me. I've been operating Harlem Seafood Soul for the last 3 years. As you can see, we operate with a solar panel and a battery pack. Harlem's first and only eco-friendly restaurant-grade mobile kitchen. Where you from? Belgium, welcome, bienvenue, Harlem. If you want to really taste the flavor of Harlem, my grandmother's mac and cheese, my grandmother's shrimp and grits, you gotta go over there.
Oh, she seems so lovely. It's actually making me hungry. That mac and cheese bite thing that looked amazing. I would definitely eat there.
We have a really simple menu. Po' boy sandwiches, fish tacos, mac and cheese bites, shrimp and grits. Your life is gonna be changed by those shrimp and grits. My grandmother's grits ain't no joke. We saute our shrimp in a garlic butter. We wanna make sure that they're cooked to perfection. These are our amazing grits. You will not find any lumps in my grits. And then we take the shrimp and we just place them on top. We drizzle little hot sauce across there, and then you go to work. You want hot sauce? Here, I'm gonna put a couple extra napkins because I know you're gonna be licking your fingers. Thank you. Harlem Seafood Soul is bringing back the old Harlem that I grew up in. Traditions and that feel where people looked out for one another. This village of Harlem is...
That's what the world needs, doesn't it? Help thy neighbor, love everyone, and just freaking look out for each other. That's
rich.
Awesome. She seems so
rich
nice.
And overflowing with history. You have the Teresa Hotel here. We had Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross. All of the greats in this world stay in the Teresa Hotel. They all performed back in the day at the Alhambra Ballroom over here. And then, of course, right behind me, you have the iconic Apollo Theater. I can feel my ancestors here on this corner. I'm well known in this community, and people know I'm not to be fucked with.
Tammy means like the world.
She doesn't take shit, does she? Excuse the language. I had no idea she'd be swearing. She seems such a... I'd love to meet this woman.
Known in this community.
Listen to
and
her.
people know I'm not to be fucked with.
Danny means like the world of Harlem. You kidding me? Do you see another truck like that?
She's well connected in the community. She knows all of the main people.
Good to see you.
I love your food. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wake up normally between 2:30 and 3 a.m. We get the cart on the street.
Excuse me.
Well, right now it's 5:51 and I'm a little bit late. There's a couple of things that I do need to pick up. It takes a lot of discipline to do this. You can't be on 125th Street running a business and be half asleep. They don't have my red aprons. That's my favorite color. And red makes people hungry. Actually, this will work. And in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna have some coffee and some protein. Good weed helps. Sativa. I smoke a lot of sativa. I have to have
I love her. I love her. Listen to her.
I smoke a lot of sativa. I have to have an up weed.
I love her so much.
Here. This is the iconic 125th Street. Born and raised right here in Harlem, USA. I actually grew up a few blocks away on 129th Street. My hide and go seek spot when I was a little girl was right here in this church, in the crevice of this little church. And nobody could ever find me there. I didn't even look for a location. I knew exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to be on the corner of 7th Avenue and 125th Street. It was real important for me to be in the community for which I grew up in. Growing up, I watched my mother, her sisters, my aunts, my grandmothers, all in the kitchen cooking. Everybody had a special dish that they made. My grandmother, she had me up on a milk crate stirring grits in her house at the age of 6, 7.
You just know it's going to be good when it's been passed down from generation to generation. You know that food she makes is going to be freaking amazing. I would love to try her food, and I'd love to have a chat with her because I got a feeling I'd be laughing my ass off and just enjoying the food.
7 years old. When I think back, I can just smile. I think I honor my grandmother and my aunts every day using the techniques that were handed down to me as a little girl as I was growing up, and seeing people today enjoy it.
100%. Oh, she's so cool.
Well, are you surprised by that?
No,
You think
man.
I'm out here selling grits that ain't good? Okay. So now, what you ordered?
That.
You got it.
The food is amazing.
This what made us become great friends. She made me some shrimp and grits, and I've been stalking her truck ever since. The shrimp po' boy combo is tasty.
My favorite is the mac and cheese balls. I'm not supposed to have it, but the hell with it.
And my daughter loves her dearly. My daughter comes, she's 5 years old. As soon as she sees her, she runs up to the truck. Now she just looks for the red truck every day. She loves her.
I love her. I don't even
but I
know
got
her.
the fish and grits or the shrimp and grits. Which one you want?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips? You want French fries?
Yeah.
You know you ain't supposed to be eating all that starch, right? You know I know. I worked in healthcare for many, many, many years, sat behind a desk, got fat, happy, and miserable. I did not quit.
Fat,
I
happy,
went
and
through some
miserable.
healthcare challenges of my own. Once I got better and I got stronger, I was literally laying in bed one morning. I heard about 500 eco-friendly, restaurant-grade mobile kitchens hitting the streets of New York. It was on the news that day. I sat up in bed and I was like, wow. And by the grace, we were able to acquire one. I said I'd be vending in Harlem. And the CEO of the company that built these said to me, we never had them slated to go above 96th Street. He did not believe that the population above 96th Street would be receptive to eco-friendly. And that kind of pissed me off because my whole life, 96th Street has always been the cutoff points between the have and the have-nots. That made me even more determined. I knew I had to bring something to the table that nobody else was doing around here. I think I'm probably the only one on the streets of New York and all of the 5 boroughs doing shrimp and grits. Seafood coupled with the soul food, it really resonates with the people of Harlem because it brings you back to a time where people took pride in what they served in this community. How you been? You taking care of yourself?
Trying to, yeah.
I've known this lady for 40 plus years or more. Back in the 70s and the
I
80s,
love
we
it.
ran these streets, didn't we, girl?
Yes, we did.
And we had a ball doing it. And what they used to call us, Bat the Cat and T the Tiger.
Yeah.
Bat the Cat and T the Tiger, yes. Listen, go over there and get you something to eat. Tell Vivian I said give you something to eat.
Okay.
All right? Love you too. I come from that generation where black excellence was expected of you. It wasn't an option. The African American, the black community, there's still a social economic disadvantage for us. I think that if we all kept that in our mind and at the forefront of our mind for our children, our grandchildren, to strive for black excellence, I think that we can bridge some of that gap. I don't think that there's anything that could make me want to quit doing something that I love. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor.
Wow.
So therefore, challenges that other people face, I look at them as details that just need to be worked out. So I don't stress over the bullshit or the small stuff. I have overcome
What
a
a
lot
woman.
of things, and cancer wasn't the worst of them. I overcame a crazy husband, abusive. I overcame depression. I've raised my children on my own. I'm like that blade of grass that you see, or that beautiful flower that pops through the concrete, a crack in the concrete. You can pour concrete
making
on
me
me and still I
tear up.
rise. Thanks to Dr. Maya Angelou for giving us that amazing poem. And each day I look forward to rising to do again what I love. That would be pretty much what I would love people to say, that you know what, that was a strong ass lady. And she cooked her ass off.
What an inspirational woman. I was tearing up there. She is so cool. I love her. I love her attitude towards things. She survived cancer twice, and that wasn't even the worst of it, she said. Holy smokes, what an awesome woman. I'm so glad I found that. That just popped up. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I think she's amazing. What an awesome... She just tells it like it is. Strong, lovely, beautiful woman. Well done to her. She is freaking awesome. That made my day, that did. I'm so glad I watched that. That really made my day. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I love it. Anyway, have a great day. Peace.